Okay, they gave us a call today. They're not having no lights for the loading. They can't load the cars. It's pretty dark. They don't want to hit the side of the cars when they're loading them. They need more lighting. I believe this trailer had lighting on it, but he bought it without knowing how to use it, or I believe that they're not working right. So they call us out, find out if we can put it back on, or if it doesn't have any, light it up. Here we are. We're gonna start by checking our power. Make sure we have power. We do. It seems like we do have some kind of working lights. There's one right there that is actually a white light that should be lit up to light up the trailer while he's loading up, and they're not working. So we're gonna start troubleshooting it and make sure we get them back on. I believe I have a broken switch right here, matter of fact. We're gonna find out what that switch is for. That might even be for the lighting. Let's start with, my name is Alvaro. You guys didn't know my name. Alvaro Jr. Manzer. I work with Cali Road Services. We do mobile truck and trailer repair. Every time a truck or trailer has any problems on the road or anywhere, they give us a call, and we go out there and fix it, get it back on the road, or whatever it is. We make sure we get it done. We always want trucks and trailers to be out on the road safe. We never want them to be out there unsafe. We don't want no accidents. There's a lot of truck accidents. There's a lot of vehicles on the road. We want to make sure they're running right. So I'm gonna go and cut this real quick, and we might just get another switch and put it on since that one's broken. I'm not exactly sure what this switch is for, but there's one way to find out. We'll go ahead and replace it and see what it does. Right now we went ahead and changed the switch. I didn't quite knew what the switch was for. Found out that actually was the switch for the lights. We turn on the lights. The lights are a little dim, too dim. We might have to add a little bit of more power, more different lights. You know, these are old lights. They've been out for a while. We're gonna want to try to make it a little brighter for them. Make sure it's done right. So. They actually do have lights. I didn't know if it had lights. We didn't know if it had a switch or how the system works. We just knew that they needed more lighting, and luckily they already had lights. The only thing I had to replace was the switch. By the way, guys, every time you're going to use a light tester, rule number 1, test out the light tester. Make sure the light tester is working, because if it's not working, you're hours and hours in there trying to find a problem when your light tester is not working. You always gotta be careful. You're always banging your head on these metals, on these trailers. You get this problem is somewhat common. I mean, so you get this problem quite a bit, and this sure helps a lot. You know, these trucks are always out on the road. They get corroded, they get dirty, and you always gotta clean them up. So this works pretty good. It'll work. And it's always good when you do this to close your connections. Sometimes they get a little bit open, they expand too much. You want to make a good contact, so you close them a little bit. I do that once in a while whenever I have a bad connection. Usually that's where your problem's at, and your 7-way plug most of the time. So, okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Seems like they got some damage. It seems like it turned too sharp. They pulled it too, you know, this goes in here, so they might have put too much strength on one side. I would recommend to change this, swap it out for a new one. That's what happens with these plastic ones. I don't like them. Okay, we go ahead and turn the lights on, see what we get. Hopefully we get 12 volts. We're looking for 12 volts on our working lights. So far we have had, we started with 6, then 8, we're going for 12. We still have the same voltage. No, somewhere else we're gonna have another bad connection somewhere. You know what, let me check my voltage on my 7-way. Okay, we'll see what we have. The top one's always going to be ground, and then on the left you got clearance lights, and then you have tail lights on the left, on the right side, the top right. You got 13 volts there. Got 13 volts there. ABS 13. And we don't have the turn signal lights on or the brake, so we should be able to get 13 out of that connection, which we're only getting 8 volts. And, we need to find out where we're losing those voltage. It might be in a bad connection. Pretty much somewhere. We're gonna go, I guess, just follow the cable, find out where we're losing those 12 volts. Yeah, we're looking for 12 volts somewhere on this electrical that we're losing them. And we have, so far on the 7-way cable, we're good. Is this unplugged already? Or how many volts is in this working light? We're reading 9.3. So we're losing our voltage pretty close from here, from the source. That's not good. Let me get this voltage closer. We have 9.3. It's going to be in a plug, you know, somewhere where two connections connect with each other. There's probably going to be corrosion. It's probably going to be dirty. Very little current going through it. Too much resistance in between the dirt and the rust or whatever we find. So we're going to go in, like I said, we're not too far from our source. Our source is right here. We have 13 volts here. We're just going to chase it down. And it's pretty close. I mean, we're close right here. See, it goes in here from here, and then it breaks apart. Our problem might even be there. We're not too far from. I'm sure we're not too far from the problem. So there's sometimes you go out there, you get it done in a second, and there's sometimes you just gotta troubleshoot a little bit more. I really thought we had it finished, but I've seen the lights that were pretty dimmed. Test out the voltage. We only had 8 volts, so. We're looking for those 12 volts. You don't ever want to have that kind of voltage. You have a lot of resistance. Your relays inside your truck gets hot. They keep popping. Like I'm wrapping a mummy. Look at this. Somebody worked on it, and they're trying to put something together. Well, they're just trying to keep it safe out of the weather, but I don't know, we're about to find out. You'll be surprised how many things I found under tape. 9.7. Good thing it's gonna be inside. The inside right there, that's insulated. Factory. Alright. This is our source that what we're looking for. We're losing some voltage in here. Guy wants bright lights. He don't want none of this. We're gonna make sure we give him some bright 12 volt lights, not none of that 9 to 8 volts. We're gonna make sure he's working, and it's gonna be daylight. Mostly, you don't want to hit none of these brand new cars at night because you can't see, and or not only that, but fall, get hurt. 1,000 things can happen, especially when you're up there on these trucks or trailers. As you can see, there's not much room when you get off the car. You gotta be walking on these rails, and then night, you want as much light as you can. So we're gonna get on 12 bright lights, 12 volt bright lights. I'm gonna reach. I'm probably gonna put an extension in there. They do sell some strip pliers for stripping cable. I actually left them at home. I was working in my car, so now I gotta. Yeah, I won't forget them again. That's for sure. We might have to go ahead and save the big bright lights for another time. This truck is loaded right now. Really nice cars. We're gonna be under there. We're gonna be moving lights, electrical. We don't want to be around these cars too much. We don't want to scratch them. We want to be professional about it. So I believe we'll come back tomorrow, get some more lights, and light it up some more. But we make sure it's unloaded so we won't be around it and scratch the cars, and we'll probably get more trouble than making it than the purpose we came in here for. So. Okay, we're back. Same trailer. We were here yesterday with the car hauler. We're gonna put some lights. We went to a local store, bought our lights. We're gonna be putting them on right now. Run the wire from the back all the way to the side, on the side of the rail, and make sure this guy stays safe, doesn't scratch any car. Light that trailer up, and we'll go ahead and explain how we're doing it and run you through it, and I think we'll be done in a couple hours or so. It's getting cold, it's pretty late. It was a long day today, very successful, but here we are. This is the only time we can pretty much work on it. Truck works during the day, comes back at home at night. And here we are working on it at night. Make sure we lit up and get them back on the road. Bye. Okay, the problems we've had so far is that there's a lot of moving parts on this trailer, and you always got to run your wire where nothing's gonna cut it, nothing's gonna damage it, and you're able to actually secure it on the trailer. Make sure your work lasts a while. Well, actually it lasts forever. You don't want no damage to it because of the moving parts. And running the wire, that's where we're having a difficult problem. Find out exactly what's the best way and our securest way. So that's the only thing we have so far. I believe we're gonna run it through the side. We can run it on the inside. These rams move inside. Our closest power source is gonna be this, the switch that we have in here. We're gonna run it up to here, and from here we're gonna run our lights all the way along. And then from here we're gonna run it to that corner and do the same on the other side. And that's gonna be set. We're gonna be ready to light them up. And we'll show you the process on it, see how we do, and that'll be set. Okay, right now we're gonna go ahead and get the power from this light right here. We're gonna put a Y in here so we can run those, and then so we can run the other side. And I might end up putting just a little little wire hanging out of there in case somebody else wants to add something to it. They don't have to go ahead and with the wiring that's already there. These LEDs take minimum voltage, minimum amperage, so it's a good thing about them. they don't get your electrical wiring hot. You can put quite a bit of lights with minimum voltage without draining your batteries, which is a really good thing. Okay, we got our installation going. We're gonna start mounting our lights on the side. Hopefully this 3M tape holds, or else we're gonna have to come back and screw them down. We went ahead and cleaned the surface real good on the trailer, make sure there's no dust or dirt where it'll actually peel off. So as long as your surface is nice and clean, I believe it'll stick. Hopefully they don't pressure wash it, and if they do pressure wash it, just let them know that they gotta be careful with it. Our first light, I guess, gonna go right here. This is for ESPANOL. He pretty much gives me a lot of work. I work on mostly on his equipment. I do his 90-day bid inspections, the annual inspections. Anytime he breaks down on the road, he gives me a call. And I'm sure you guys are going to be watching these lights in our videos, and we'll let you know how they work out. And yeah, if they work out, you might want to try it on your equipment. A lot of customers, they like to keep their rig nice and clean, shiny, and you want to keep it like that too. So it is a little harder to work at night. We don't have the daylight to help us out, but we have plenty of light working out here. Not to mention that we're only working off of our service truck. I try to keep it as much as I can equipped with just about anything to get the job done, whether it's on daylight, nighttime, anytime. Well, the reason we're doing this is because right here you have a junction. These wires hook up together, and we didn't want to have nothing exposed to the weather. Went ahead and put a heat shrink in between, shrinked it, make sure we didn't have no water go through it, and corrode the cable. Yeah, that'll work. And I make sure, my wire always, I don't like it to be tangled up. I make sure it's all facing the same way. I've seen some guys just wrap around, como locos. Customer showed up a few minutes ago. He liked it. He's happy with it. He actually wants more on the bottom. He wants more lit up. We try to keep our customers happy. We do a good job. We're here, Cali Road Services, 24 hours, 7 days a week, loving it, day and night. We do need to get a rest. We're gonna go home, shower, eat, rest, get ready for tomorrow, and have another great day. It's about, it's all just about to be one. Very successful. We got it done. It took us a while. I don't even know what time is it right now. 2 o'clock, barely 2 o'clock. We got the lights on, got it finished. I'm pretty happy with it. We did a good job, and I guess we'll add us some more lights. Customer wants more lights. He liked it, and we're gonna keep putting them on. Make sure he's lit up. That's it. Hopefully you guys liked it. We'll do something like this more. We'll explain it next time, more specific of what we've done, and hopefully you guys stay tuned with us. If you guys we have enough viewers, we'll keep doing this and enjoying it, and we'll be, like I said, back on next episode. So stay with us.